Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday, Wild Wednesday. It's our third day together and I have some very important things to talk about today. So bear with me, it might be a little bit long. My name is Sally Garcia if you don't know me, and I am the founder of Team It's a Lifestyle. So talking about the lifestyle, third day is usually one of the hardest days to get past when you're starting a new clean eating program. So between the third and the fifth day, usually the fifth for me, but the third, that's where it starts. I start feeling really puffy. I start getting really cranky. My head hurts. I have a headache, and that's why I remembered to post this. I wanted to make a little video, and bear with me, it might be a little bit longer than you wish, but I'm going to give you a lot of really good tips. So, I know that I'm not the only one that goes through this, but by day 3 to 5, I get really puffy, really cranky, headache starts, my mind starts going nuts. It's, because I know I can't have that cookie, I think about that cookie so much. It's telling a kid not to touch something. Say, don't touch that, don't touch that, you're going to break it, don't touch it. And what do? They go touch it and break it, right? So I'm kind of like that, and I know that happens to a lot of people. So I really wanted to bring this up. You have been doing amazing, by the way, in our group. I love the interaction. Thank you so much for supporting one another. That's what this is all about. It's a sisterhood, right? So keep up the good work. Okay, let me get right into this. I have my notes here in front of me because I don't want to forget. Like I said, I do have a headache, and I'm a little spacey right now. So that all comes with the territory of eating, changing our lifestyle, our eating habits, and eating clean. So the first 3 days are so painful for me, between the first 3 to 5. And the reason is because I've been feeding my body just crappy food, not food to fuel me. It's just food that makes me tired, that makes me grumpy, just food that's not good for me. Saturated fat, sugars, and carbs. The sugars and the carbs for me, my body rejects. What happens is I start feeling a lot of pain in my neck, the headache, the spaciness, the crankiness. I'm so angry for some reason, and I don't have any reason for that. I was talking to Cynthia earlier today on the phone, and I'm like, I don't know. I just feel so overwhelmed right now. I feel like too much is going on. I'm not organized. She's like, take a deep breath. But this is the thing. I just realized, and I have to share this with you, that it's because I'm detoxing. I'm getting rid of all the gunk. Okay, I want you to think of this. You have a car. Let's just say you've had this car for 5 years and you've never changed the oil. What happens to that oil? Do you know what happens to the oil if you don't change it? If you don't flush your system, if you don't not just change the oil, but get your tune-ups and, change the spark plugs and do all that stuff. That oil turns into sludge. And that sludge is just trying so hard to just push through and keep everything lubricated, and so that the spark plugs and all the valves are going smoothly and running and there's no noise. Everything seems so nice and smooth. It's the same in our body. Our body is filled up with toxins from all the stuff that we've been eating, just like burgers and quality of food even. The quality of our food is not awesome unless you live on a farm. You're raising your own, cattle and pigs and chickens. And you know exactly what those animals are eating, and you know what you're giving them, and you know what you're putting in your body. Well, I live in the city. I live in Huntington Beach, and unless I'm buying farm-raised, organic, then I'm not fueling my body with good food. If I'm going to Albertsons and just buying the chicken off the shelf, it's loaded with hormones and sodium, and it's puffed up. Our breasts should not be that big. Not these breasts, the chicken breasts. Okay, so moving on. Our system, our body's the same as your car if you don't change the oil. I just blew up my beautiful Touareg 4 months ago because I didn't maintain it properly. True story. My dream car. Beautiful, very expensive vehicle. I'm a single mom. I paid that thing off. It's been paid off for 3 years, and I killed it. I disrespected my vehicle, the thing that gets me to place, gets my kids to places. And I've been disrespecting my body. It's time to stop, right? And that's why we're all here, and I'm so excited because now we're loving ourselves so that we live better. So all this pain that I'm feeling in my neck, the inflammation, my joints are killing me, the crankiness, the bloat in my tummy. I mean, look at how puffy I am, and I'm even nasally. But I know the reason why it's happening, and I know the headache and all that will subside. It'll all go away. But the reason it's doing that is because it's getting rid of all the toxins in my body. All this good food that I'm feeding myself these couple of days, it's trying to push everything through. All the gunk out of my system. It's trying really hard. And that's what's happening with you too. If you're feeling any of these symptoms that I just spoke about, this is the reason why. We're feeding our bodies. You might be puffy. You might be like, oh my gosh, I'm totally gaining weight. What's going on with me? Well, this is what's going on. You're just flushing everything out. It's taking a while because it's really hard to push it out. That's all. So hang in there. Drink extra water for sure. That's going to help. So your body isn't fueled properly. It's working overtime to push all that crap literally through your body, through your intestines that are locked up with all the toxins. You got to get the gunk out. So that's what we're working on. I just want you to know you're not alone if you're feeling these symptoms. Most likely you are. If you're not today, you might be a couple days from now, and maybe some of us, it takes a week. Some of us just like all of a sudden lose all kinds of weight in the first 7 days, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you're like, okay, nothing's happening. Now I'm puffy, I'm gaining weight. Well, I'm telling you, this is what happens. Okay, so don't freak out. If you are a cheater, don't cheat every single day. Give yourself permission to cheat one meal a week and make that the best meal, like your favorite meal, right? But here's the thing. If you know yourself and you know you can't cheat, then don't do it. You know that one cheat meal is going to lead to all these other cheats. Don't do it because it's not fun to feel like this again. All right. So if we start on Monday, you're doing great. Saturday comes around. Everyone wants to go out to eat. Go out to eat, but make wise choices. And in your head, use your containers. You've got your color-coded containers. Everyone's using containers in this group, right? Think so. So you know your portions. You know what you're supposed to be eating. It's still awesome. You can still go out to eat and treat yourself. All right. So if you're a binger, you know that, and your head might be telling you crazy things. Oh my gosh, I need to have that cookie. That cookie's sitting right there. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. And if you don't have it, later on you're just gonna be out inhaling the whole bag, right? So don't do that. Just have one, and if you know yourself, you can move on from it. Fine, do it, but don't overdo it. All right? I don't want to be sitting here on the couch late at night thinking about everything I can't eat. That's not fun either. Your brain starts telling you crazy things and eat it, eat it, eat it. So if your usual routine is to sit on the couch at 10 o'clock at night and watch your favorite junk TV, whatever that may be, and you eat while you're doing it, so adjust your times of your meals. Adjust what times during the day that you eat so that you can actually sit on the couch at 10 and eat something healthy, right? So I don't know if you've heard of intermittent fasting. That's when you eat for a certain amount of hours during the day and then you fast for the rest. So if you want more information on that, I can give that to you. Lastly, it's Wild Wednesday, and I would love to see some wild, sweaty pictures of you guys. So work out, take a sweaty picture. If you already worked out before this video, just take a picture and tell us what workout you did today and how you're feeling. One awesome, amazing thing about you. Can you please share that? What makes you unique? That's it. Awesome. I love you guys. You're doing such a great job. Continue to share and continue to strengthen the rest of us. We look forward to all of your posts. Thanks so much.